And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We hope you're enjoying the show this morning. I apologize for getting a little worked up. Anyhow, if you would like to text the show, Rose is waiting to hear from you, 706-889-9700. If you'd like to email me, chief@fetchernews.com. Or you can follow us on Twitter at Fetcher News, at FYNTV, and also our sports at team at Team FYN Sports, and our YouTube channel, FYNTV Fetcher News. Now, I want to bring this one picture up, and I'll tell you where I want to go with this, okay? Around 9 o'clock, we're going to do a small segment, okay? And, you know, Rose, watch for the nasties. My God. Watch for the nasties, because they can't talk issues. Most of these people can't talk issues. Every time we post something, they've got to just be all nasty and vulgar. Well, wait a minute, that's what Angelina called me. Well, hell. Anyhow. Rose, what I want to know from people in Blue Ridge, okay, is what they think should be on the first City Council, Blue Ridge City Council agenda, January 2018, with the new council and mayor. Now, watch the way you word it, because they're going to freak out with the new council. I'm not saying maybe some incumbents, maybe several incumbents will get reelected. Maybe the mayor will get reelected. That's up to the voters, not us here. But what I'm saying is 2018 will be a new council and mayor. So I would like to know what people think should be on that first agenda, that very first agenda, January 2018, for the new Blue Ridge City Council. Because I'm going to tell you what I would put on the agenda if up to me, okay? That also being said, folks, if I say anything that offends you, please stay tuned. It could happen twice. All right, let's go here with this, all right? At 9 o'clock, we're going to talk about that briefly. Did I tell you that? All right, I just want to bring this picture up because I know people are going to yell. They're going to yell, and they're going to yell. Remember this guy, Seth Rich? And I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Remember Seth Rich? Okay. Seth Rich is a former DNC. Well, he's dead. The guy's dead. Former nothing. He's former period. Okay? Seth Rich is dead. Was with the DNC. The night. Just say it. Just saying. He's dead. He worked for the DNC the night he was walking home in Washington, D.C., a well-lit corner, and a botched robbery, as they, and I think you know, we've had former homicide detective Rod Wheeler on this show several times to discuss this, a botched, as they say in D.C. police, robbery. We can't get his computer. We don't know where his computer's at. And nothing was taken, his wallet. I just want to start there for a reason. Just saying. Now, don't everybody start yelling to the high heavens. Okay? Just want to say he worked at the DNC. Just saying. Now, America takes Seth down. We'll come back to him in a minute. And we're going to do a little show and tell. And the only reason we're taking the show this direction this morning is because I'm asking you nicely. Please do your research. Please dig under the garbage that the media is. Okay? Peel back the nasty trash that the swamp is in the corporate media and try every time something happens to watch what they're diverting you away from. All right? Now, let's say the San Juan mayor. This is just diversion. I'm going to put it in your head, okay? Now, put up the San Juan mayor after Bella gets tired of woofing at everybody. I told you, we got a Georgia Bulldog in the house. Now, this is the San Juan mayor. Remember Puerto Rico? She was the diversion for several days. Remember that? Several days she was the diversion. That's what we're talking about right now. Let's put up old Frederica Wilson there, okay? Frederica, remember her? Oh, she was the diversion. Remember? The diversion? The media went crazy over, all right? Let's go with one more while we're at it, just diversions, okay? Let's see if I can find another one. Put up Jeff Flake, okay? Now, is it quite the big deal that he's not going to seek re-election as a Republican in Arizona? We could talk about that. Or is he a diversion so the corporate low-life scum media and the elite establishment could come out? I don't know. I'm just going to say, is it coincidence this guy comes on the floor yesterday and blisters the President of the United States? The same day we find out. This guy comes out, what, yesterday morning? What did it break last night? At 7 o'clock, we find out that the DNC, along with Hillary Clinton, all right? My baloney has a first name. She says baloney. It's just ginned up baloney, okay? My baloney has a first name. It's Hillary. Is it coincidence that Jeff Flakes came out yesterday and gave that barn-burning scorcher yesterday on the day we find out that the House is launching investigations into the Uranium One deal? And also that we find out the Trump dossier, Fusion GPS, was paid for by, had some funding. You know, it's like that PBS show. You know, it's like the PBS show. You know, you watch a PBS show, and before it starts, they do the real soft voice. Funding provided by, right? Funding provided by this society and the society of this and the society of that. Well, Fusion GPS, funding provided by the DNC and Hillary Clinton. Who would have thought it? Oh, Seth worked for the DNC. Just saying. So that was the other. Do you think Jeff Flake was a diversion? How about Corker? Now, I put this one up on purpose. Go to Bob Corker for a minute. Okay? Bob Corker. And he's Bob Corker. Now, he's standing next to the President of the United States. He happens to be campaigning at this time in Tennessee there with the President of the United States. And he is a little guy. That's why Trump tweeted out. I mean, everybody got mad when Trump tweeted out and said, little Bobby Corker. Hey, he is. He's little Bobby Corker. I mean, what did you call him in school? Hey, where's little Bobby Corker? Where's little Corker? That's not the first. Look at how short the guy is. I'm short. What the hell? Big deal, right? So that's a diversion right there. Little Bobby Corker. So do you think in the last week he has a diversion? Folks, if we go in the entire 9 months the president has been in office since January 20th, I can count every single day there's been a diversion of some sort of another. All right? Now, during all these diversions, there's all these diversions. Okay? Have any of you truly looked at the budget that's been proposed? Okay? Have you? Have you looked at the budget that's proposed? That the Senate has sent over to the House? Have you looked at that? Have you taken a minute? Do you see any reporting on the budget? I don't see no reporting on the budget. I don't see where anybody's really taking the time to look at the budget that was sent over. Have you looked where Paul Ryan tells conservatives DACA, remember, the Dreamers, will be part of the spending deal? The speaker also said, Paul Ryan also said, he didn't think Obamacare subsidies would be part of the deal, but it could still be a huge win for Democrats and undocumented immigrants, okay? House Speaker Paul Ryan privately conceded to a group of House conservatives on Tuesday that he plans to include a legislative fix for undocumented immigrants who came to the United States as children in a year-end spending deal. Asked if he envisioned a December omnibus spending bill including cost-sharing reductions for Obamacare or some sort of solution for the Deferred Action for Children, that's DACA, all right, arrivals program, Ryan told leaders of the Republican Study Committee that he didn't believe CRS, okay, cost-sharing reduction, love that, payments would be part of the deal with Democrats, but that DACA would. He did talk about the fact that would be good if we could get ahead of that as opposed to being reactionary. All right, Mark Warner from Tennessee said. So who is looking every time the diversion of what's going on in the House, what's going on in the Senate, and what's really happening? That's the diversion. Folks, every single time something goes on, we have to watch for the diversion. I'm going to take that's been going on for a long time. I'm going to take a brief break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about why they are diverting the direction of the, I watched MSNBC for a full hour this morning, okay? Just 6 to 7, not one word. And I watch every morning. I'm not bragging because I like Joe and Minka. I mean, I could care less about Joe and Minka, all right? But I want to see what direction the enemy's going. I mean, if you're going to fight the enemy, I'm sorry. If you're going to take on the enemy, you need to know thou enemy, right? Know him. So I watch 6 to 7 in the morning. Just so, and I read a couple lefty websites, I don't want to tell you about that, but just to see what direction that they're going that morning, okay? And this morning, I watched so many mornings where bombshell report, the waiter was pouring water around the table and heard one person say to another, I think Trump is in over his head on this Russia thing. I really think he had something to do with it, and it's a bombshell report. Sources tell the New York Times. Sources tell the Washington Post. Do you know how many bombshell reports you have woke up to in the last 9 months considering Russia-Trump collusion? How many times? Right? You keep on and on every day. What happened? Why is this not a bombshell? I'm telling you, last night, the Fusion GPS story on the dossier being paid for by Hillary Clinton, if that was flipped around and that was a Republican, that would have been a bombshell. That would have been on every single news. Now, first of all, before we get into this after the next segment, I want you to understand. Oh, don't think it's just Hillary and Bill. And don't think it's just Democrats. Oh, Republicans were helping. They were pushing the cart. I mean, there were several Republicans that showed up to the DNC or showed up at the party and said, do you need us to push or pull? We'll do whatever it takes. There's some that just want to ride along with them. Go for the ride. But don't you think for 1 minute that Republicans were not involved. I'm your host. And why would Jeff Flake leave on the same day? Is that some of the diversion? Pay attention, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break, Sam. We'll come right back.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
When I think about our day and the time we've spent together and going to sit down at a couple of your business, everything you do surrounds this city. Live, eat, sleep, work, it surrounds the city of Blue Ridge.
It does. I actually always say this is a live, work, play lifestyle in downtown Blue Ridge.
What are some of the things, if you're sitting out here, you think about as issues if elected city council member?
Well, first of all, if I could tell you all the things I thought about on this porch, I would go on for days. This is a great thinking porch, but you know, I think to put things into perspective, this is the surface view that everybody sees of Blue Ridge, and you know, our residents, the people who come and visit Blue Ridge. But the thing that you know has me most concerned, and that we really need to focus on, are the things that are not surface view, the things that are underground. We've got a lot of issues with our sewer system right now. We have the new water plant in the city of Blue Ridge, which is great. Payments are going to have to start on it soon, but we really need to update and repair our infrastructure. We've got a lot of flooding going on in downtown Blue Ridge, which I know a lot of people are concerned about. So, you know, Blue Ridge today is beautiful as people walk by, but there's a lot of things in the city as far as the infrastructure, planning, zoning, issues like that, that if we're going to keep Blue Ridge the wonderful place that it is, that we've really got to focus on over the next few years.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
This is my hometown. I mean, most of my family lives here. Many of my friends live here now. I'm hoping my kids may come back and live here one day. They're both at college now. But a lot of people ask me, why are you wanting to get into the craziness of politics and running for council? And, you know, I started asking myself, at some point, you've got to give back to what has been good to you, and this has been a great industry and a great town to be in real estate in, and it's just my time to now give back to the community and help Blue Ridge for, you know, the next generation. I think those of us who have kids want to make things better for our kids, and I'm in that same boat. The day-to-day activity in the real estate business, unifying buyers and sellers, negotiating contracts, and at the end of the day, both parties feeling like they're happy and satisfied with the transaction is very similar, that you can relate it to any business or, to the council. So one of my strong suits, in my opinion, is I am good at negotiating and compromising and bringing people together. So it's what I've been doing for 20 years. And I think the council needs that voice of reason that can bring people together, that leaves all the personal issues aside to just focus on what's best for Blue Ridge.
Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I told you when we started this show, we were in the fast lane. The fast lane. I mean, boom. There's no slowing down. I started the show with a warning. If you just tuned in for 9 o'clock, we got a couple minutes. I know some of you tune in to hear around 9 o'clock if I make comments concerning Blue Ridge. We are going to do in about 20 minutes our Blue Ridge City Council agenda for January 2018. We have asked you out there. I don't care about the candidates no more. I really don't. I don't. Oh yeah, that reminds me, because I almost said I don't give, right? I forgot to tell them, Sam. There's 3 lists in life you can get on. Remember that? I'm going to do that every day. 3 lists. You can get on the prayer list. You can get on the S list. And you can get on the hit list. Somewhere I figure I'm on all 3. Now, what's bad is like one person, you can be on their prayer list. The other person, you can be on their S list. The other person, you can be on their hit list. What's bad is when you get on all 3 for the same person. That's called, that's called the trifecta. That's called the trifecta. $2 and that's like going to the track. Take $2 and go to the track. Hey, just saying. I used to... All right, you know what? Somebody said the other day, don't you have any flaws? Hell yeah, I got flaws. Flaws, I have several. Now, I used to like to go to the track. I did. So did the Cub fan. I'm calling you out right now. Cub fan, I can't help it. I'm not going alone. I'll tell you what, I'll say it in public on air. If there was a track close by, the Cub fan and I would disappear in the afternoon. We'd go to the track. I'm just saying it. Let's see what kind of chance. I'm just telling you. Anyhow, I don't know if I go to the track now. I don't live close to the track, but Santa Anita out there in California. Santa Anita used to go off at noon, so we used to be at the track or the OTB at 3 o'clock. Oh, I shouldn't be telling this, should I? But we take $20 in, $2 and box it, $2 to place, show, win, right? $2 to place, $2 to show, $2 to win, and box it, right? And then you go over there and you drink and smoke and gamble. I drink birch beer, right? I drink birch beer. You ever have birch beer on tap? I don't know where I'm going here, but a nice keg. Oh, you tap a cold keg of birch beer. Is anybody in the control room listening? Has anybody ever tasted birch beer on tap?
No, I've never even heard of birch beer.
All right, well, birch beer, it's not an alcoholic drink. It's birch beer, and it's non-alcoholic, and you get it in kegs, and you ice it down. Oh, my God.
So, is it a Yankee thing?
Yes, it is, by the way. It's a Yankee thing.
No wonder I haven't tasted it.
Right, there's root beer, and then there's birch beer, okay? So, I used to drink, smoke, and gamble. I'll admit that right on the air. I would go to the track and gamble at 20, right? $2 to place, $2 to show, $2 to win and box it, right? So I go there, and then I would drink birch beer with Chisco. I'm not going to give you his real name. His name was Chisco, but Chisco and I would go, and then that's back when you could smoke. And I'm just going to admit on air, I like a cheap cigar, but those Marlboro Lights, I got rid of those 15 years ago. It's been 15 years ago I got rid of Marlboro Lights, but I'm going to come clean. My flaws. I used to drink, smoke, and gamble. There you go, right? You heard it here. Sam, did you write that down? Don't you put that on social media, Rose.
I already knew that.
You already knew that? Oh, my God, Sam already knew it. Rose, if I see that on social media that I've been out drinking, smoking, and gambling... Anyhow, what's that remind me of? Oh, anyhow, getting back to Blue Ridge City Council candidates. I don't care anymore about their non-issues. So we're going to write the agenda. You and I've asked you, 706-889-9700. Text it in. Rose has put it out there on the internet. She's cruising the internet for the nasties. Sam, do you realize I'm looking over the counter and this bulldog's looking me right in the face? It's great. I love it. But I'm trying to look at the camera and there's a bulldog right behind it, which you can't ask for anything better, folks. I swear to God, nothing has made me smile anymore than looking up and seeing this bulldog. Anyhow, show them the bulldog in the house. Just let's get going here. We're going to get somewhere, folks, but this is worth the while. Show them yeah, sorry, that's right there. She's in the house. Bella's in the house this morning, the Georgia Bulldog, and she's up on the counter looking at me. Anyhow. All right, that reminds me. Rose, keep an eye on the nasties out there, okay? And keep an eye for the one that said that I was vulgar and nasty. So for the 9 o'clock hour, I have been tagged as this show is vulgar and nasty. So if you, this is serious. If you have a problem with the hell with it, or hell, the hell with it, I'm sorry, or damn it to hell, we threw that one in this morning, or get the son of a bitch off the field. This is one of them days. I don't want you to tune out, but you may have to. But you can't say you haven't been warned. All right, we talked about the diversions. Okay, now let's go into. I told you so. Don't get mad. I don't mean it that way. Work with me here, okay? Work with me, all right? Let's look at who told you every stinking day Robert Muller had to go. Now, I got as many of these pictures with the oath, okay? This is Robert Muller, okay? Because our problem this morning may not be the Clintons. I'm serious. The problem this morning may not be the DNC, which it is, but really I'm just, going there. The problem this morning may not be what you think it is, but it all adds up to the FBI. Remember when Comey was in there and he was writing his memo and he looked over at the grandfather clock as he was talking to Donald Trump, and Trump said, "Do you like the soup? Is the soup any good? James, how's the soup tonight? By the way, your ass is fired. Get the son of a bitch off the field," right? Remember he fired Comey? Oh my God, he fired Comey. Because what did Trump know? You may not like what he says on Twitter. You may not. I do. There you go. That's it. That's a real separation. Is it clear? You may not like it. I do. There you go. That could separate us just like that. Just like that. You don't like it. I do. So you may not like what he has on Twitter. But remember, Trump is playing chess. The rest of them are playing checkers. Thank you, Frank, for that. That's my friend Frank always says that. So, Robert Mueller. Remember James Comey got fired? Let's put James Comey up. I'm going to tell you, I think we kept Gitmo open so we could send the former Department of Justice, okay, and a good part of the FBI to Gitmo. Have you heard of treason? Take 5 minutes and look it up. All right? Treason. What the hell else can we do here? This is the swamp that Trump ran against. This is the swamp he promised you he would clean up. This is the swamp he fired his ass. All right, James Comey, under oath, lying, knowing the whole time that he wrote Hillary Clinton's get out of jail card 2 months before she was interviewed. 2 months. He already had the draft ready for Hillary's get out of jail card. This guy right here is the one that said to Mr. Clinton, Mr. President, in January, he went to Obama, and then he went to President-elect Trump, and he said, by the way, I think you should know this shocking dossier report is out there. I should probably just brief you on it. Then guess what? It showed up where? BuzzFeed or somewhere else for everyone to read. Wonder if the FBI, if this jackass, do you think this jackass sent his memo to his college professor friend at Columbia to leak out in the media? Because he said every time he met with the president, he ran out in his, his Buick. He had a Buick, okay? He ran out in the Buick and got his notepad and started writing down. I better write this down. Because Trump, I can see I'm going to need this one day. Because when he fires my ass, I'll need some backup. All right? So this guy leaked your document. Anything a government official like this guy here, FBI, head of the FBI, writes. He writes anything. He writes down on a napkin. He tells the waitress with your card how much the tip is with your credit card. Or waiter, okay. He gives it to, it's all yours. He writes it down. It's your document. Everything's your document. So he takes your document and he sends it up to the Colombian professor, Columbia, not Colombian, I guess. I don't know. We're on a roll here, all right? He sends it up to the professor at Columbia University to float it down to get it out to the media. What about the dossier? How did that get out? Mr. Comey? Right there, okay? Fired him. So that is the Republicans jumped on the bandwagon. Oh, that is, now we have to have a special counsel. Oh my God, we got to have a special counsel. Who might we find? Who can we find that's so damn respected by everybody? I mean, you can't find a person that doesn't respect this guy. We will give him a love fest on NBC, a love fest on ABC. We will have Republicans come out and say he's beyond question. This guy is the perfect guy. Who could it be? Robert Mueller? That's who they found? He's in it as deep as Comey. He's FBI. He's Comey's friend. He's in it up to here, folks. There's nothing about this guy that is okay. Oh my God. But what did they do? Oh my God, Robert Mueller. Who called? Who? Cub fan. Cub fan, you Friday. You're going to admit this on the air. Everybody. Oh, I'm wrong. He can't. I said day one he needed to go. Trump can't fire him. Yes, he can. Now, let's put up Jeff Sessions. I don't know what direction I'm going here. Jeff Sessions didn't have a set. You know, I'm glad that Jeff Sessions is out there cleaning up MS-13 gang. I'm with you all the way. But grow a damn set and get in here. He didn't have the nerve. So when Trump says, oh, my God, you know what? I'm upset with my attorney general because he recused himself. You know, he recused himself. He went through and when he came out, he lost them and he recused himself. Trump was right. So what does Jeff Sessions do? He turns it over to, Sessions needs to open all these investigations right now. Open them all. Okay, so what does Jeff Sessions do? He hands it over to, who else? Rod Rosenstein, right? Where's Rod? Did I send you Rod? Where's he at? Yeah, there's Rod Rosenstein. He's taking the oath too. They all take the damn oath. I mean, I tried to find all of them. They all stand up here taking oath. What is the oath? I plan to lie to you, damn it. I plan to lie to the American people, damn it. I plan to lie every breath I draw. What the hell's good's the oath anymore? Who the hell takes an oath? My God. Oh, anyhow, I got my sweater on. It's a little hot. So he takes an oath, right? So he hands it over to Rosenstein. Rosenstein says, hey, I think it's Bob Mueller is the best guy for the job. This is the guy that Jeff Sessions didn't have enough nerve, guts, or whatever you call them, to stick it out, okay, and take on Hillary Clinton. You know, what a guy. What a guy couldn't take on Hillary Clinton. I know you were in fear. I know you're afraid your plane might run out of fuel. I know all that. So here's Jeff Sessions, right? He gives it over to Rod Rosenstein. What's Rod Rosenstein do? He appoints Robert Mueller, FBI guy. They're all friends, right? Oh my God. So, we fire Comey. And who is still in the FBI? Who's still there? Andrew McCabe. Oh, where's the nitro? Where's the nitro? Holy mackerel, where's the friggin' nitro? Andrew McCabe, he is the acting assistant director of the FBI. This is a cesspool. I mean, shut it down today. I would rather, for you kids out there, you don't understand where I'm going here. I would rather a story come out today that the head of the FBI was wearing pumps and a dress, all right, and earrings, okay? I don't care. J. Edgar Hoover, sorry, that one went over everybody's head. But anyhow, I think they should lock this place down immediately. It's like a sweep. They need to do a bomb sweep. It's like a sweep. They need to go through the FBI today. Andrew McCabe, oh my God, I can't believe these people are here. Oh, so, I don't know. I'm losing it over this friggin' these people. So Trump is draining the swamp. So we have Fusion GPS. Now we can't go into too much detail, all right? And, Comey knows this. They all know this. Hillary knows this. So let me just remind you, go to Seth Rich for just a second. Go to Seth, okay? Go to Seth Rich. I just want to show you. I know I don't want you to get upset. All I just want to do is remind people this guy's dead. This kid is dead. He was a DNC staffer. Washington, D.C., walking home, well-lit corner, killed, nothing taken off his body, unsolved, can't find the computer. Washington, D.C. has a computer. I got a message into Homicide Detective Rod Wheeler now. I got a message into him now. But anyhow, let's take that off. Just remember, he's dead, former DNC staffer. Now, so you've got Glenn Simpson here, the head of Fusion GPS. Put him up. That's Glenn Simpson. He's the head of Fusion. He has pleaded the fifth. Will not talk, okay? Nobody at Fusion GPS will talk, okay? Go ahead and put up Fusion GPS so they know. All right, this is a group that gathers information for candidates, okay? They're a research. Oh, my God. Now, they hire Michael Steele. Let's put up Christopher Steele. This is Christopher Steele, a British intelligence, a retired former British intelligence agent with ties to Moscow, and he spent a lot of his career in Russia. So Glenn Simpson, Fusion GPS, they hired this guy to write the Trump dossier. Who paid for this? Because the Trump dossier is so much of the reason that we are going through the collusion. All right? So much of it. And remember, it was delivered by James Comey to President-elect Trump and President of the United States in January. And this could be an upcoming problem. See, because what they wanted to do, this was set up so the minute that Trump was sworn in, that this would give the Democrats every reason they thought to go after Donald Trump for collusion with the Russians. So TD Waterhouse Bank, I think it's the name, all right? Let's go with the bank, TD Waterhouse. So you can't get nothing. So there's a subpoena to the bank, TD Waterhouse, I think that's her name. This is the bank where, Mr. Simpson actually has his ATM card. So they want the documents, all right? Devin Nunes, the chair of the House, whatever committee, from California, he wants the documents from the bank showing who paid for this. Where'd the money come from? Well, guess what? A bombshell discovery came out last night that Hillary Clinton's campaign and the DNC paid for this. That's where the money came from. Hillary Clinton's campaign and the DNC plus Republicans helped. We don't have time to get all the Republicans today. So let's go through the people that knew this happened. First we have, remember Deborah Wasserman Schultz? Okay, DNC. So you don't think, you remember she resigned in disgrace. You know, the Democrats, nothing disgraces these damn people. Nothing. They're not ashamed of a damn thing. I'm serious. They're not ashamed of nothing. Oh my God. So Deborah Wasserman Schultz, DNC paid for the dossier. DNC former chair had to resign. When? When did she have to resign? Oh, when WikiLeaks dropped all the emails. Wonder what was on the possible alleged flash drive Seth Rich had that maybe they took, that maybe was going to WikiLeaks. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just saying. I'm going to ask the damn question, whether you like it or not. So Deborah Wasserman Schultz, remember, she had to resign just to keep peace, because it was found out what? She was siding with Hillary. The DNC was siding. It was a Bernie takedown. Remember? The Bernie takedown? So Deborah Wasserman Schultz, she resigns from the DNC. I think she knew that they were making the payments for that dossier and Fusion GPS. Then we have Donna Brazile. Donna Brazile, remember? She became the acting chair of the the DNC convention. Donna Brazile became the acting chair of the DNC convention after that. Now, Donna Brazile put up Donna and Hillary there. Remember, we found out that angered her. Where did we find this out? Was this at WikiLeaks too? We found out that Donna Brazile fed the CNN questions to Hillary Clinton against Bernie. Oh, hell. Just saying, folks. And then you've got, let's see, let me have another one here. Let me see who I got. Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine. Senator Tim Kaine from Virginia. And who is he sitting with? I like to pick these pictures out. He's sitting with George W. And they're just having a good old, they're knee slapping. You ever get together and do some knee slapping? That's what they're doing, those two guys right there. Tim Kaine, running mate with Hillary Clinton. Running mate with Hillary Clinton. Let's see. And Tim Kaine there was the former DNC chair. And so Hillary did not want to lose again like she did to Obama. So she made a deal with Tim Kaine. They don't talk about this. She made a deal with Tim Kaine, former DNC chair. Look, I'm going to take you away from being from DNC chair, and I'm going to put Deborah Wasserman Schultz in place. Okay? So you put Debbie back up. This is her pick me card. There's three things in this picture. Debbie's either saying pick me, or Debbie's saying hands up. Like, you got me? I don't know what she's saying. But Tim Kaine, all right, back to him. He was the former DNC chair, folks. This guy was the former DNC chair. He made a deal with Hillary. Look, you put Deborah Wasserman Schultz. They went to Tim Kaine and said, hey, look, Hillary lost to Obama, all right? She's not going to let it happen again. She wants to put her person in place, Deborah Wasserman Schultz, so you know she knew the payments were being made, all right, and what was going on. We're going to put her person in place. So for a trade-off, Tim Kaine, I will make you my running mate, okay? So we got Tim Kaine. He knew about this. Let's see who else we have. Oh, Tony and John Podesta. I just put Tony and John. Now, John... Let's see. John Cheese Pizza Podesta. Why do I call him Cheese Pizza Podesta? I don't know. I'll tell you on a later date. But I probably shouldn't go into that today. All right, anyhow. John Cheese Pizza Podesta, that's his brother. The Podesta brothers, they have a dual thing. They got a couple things going. One, Podesta knew he was campaign manager for who? Hillary Clinton. MoveOn.org, right there's your guy, MoveOn.org. George Soros puppet, right there you go. John Podesta. He knew all this was happening, okay? He was involved in it. He has known everything. He worked in the Obama White House. He's worked in the Clinton White House. He's worked for George Soros, progressive, what is it, progressive think tank. I forget the name of that one, moveon.org. He's worked for all of them, right? So he's deep in. This guy is deep in, as deep as you get, and he's in on the Uranium One deal. So this guy is about as low as you get John Podesta. All right, who else might I have? Okay, so wrapping up, John McCain. Now, I had to pick this picture because it looks like John McCain's running around trying to kiss Obama's ass. It's what it looks like. I mean, why does everybody get mad at me? It's like I said something, okay? That's what it looks like. Oh, John McCain is just another Arizona senator. Just, okay? John McCain, it's possible, may have leaked the dossier to the media. Just saying, do your own research. Maybe John McCain leaked the dossier to the media. Okay? So I'm going to tell you, we're in the deep state, as deep as they get right here. We have only gone through a handful. Okay? But Comey should be charged or indicted. Podestas, both of the Podestas, Tim Kaine, Rod Rosenstein needs to fire Mueller today. Mueller should be questioned. Every one of them. Okay? So Jeff Flakes is a diversion. Now, I'm going to talk about the Republicans when I come back. But first, I'm going to take a break, come back, and it's going to be Blue Ridge. I promised you that. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot a picture, Sam. What the hell? I mean, what the hell, Sam? I asked both of you to pay extra attention today. But no. This is the look on Bill's face when he found out that Hillary got caught. That was it. Bill, you got, whether you like this guy or not, you got to give it to him. You're like, oh, Hillary got caught again? Oh, Hillary got caught again? Oh, I just flew over there and gave that speech. I got the memo from Hillary's chief of staff. Bill, get your ass over to Russia and make a speech. They're going to give you a little briefcase. So Bill goes over and says, Hillary just told me to come over here and make a speech, and you guys would have a briefcase for me. I really don't know, and I really like Russia, and I some of these women are pretty nice. So I'm gonna give this speech, and I'm supposed to pick up a briefcase. Anybody know where that briefcase at? Because I don't know. Yeah, Bill goes over and makes a speech. I get home, I'm supposed to drop this off, and then I hear George W. and I are going to play golf and raise money for hurricane victims. That's my favorite things, to raise money for hurricane victims. You remember that thing, Haiti? I did pretty well during that time. All right, sorry. I don't do too much Bill Clinton. But anyhow, Bill, right, that's a look. Do you remember that look, folks? Do you remember that picture? That was the night Trump. Oh, my God. All you Trumpomaniacs out there had to go wild that night, right? It's like you were watching the WWF in the ring, right? And you were seeing who was good. There you are, and you were going like this. Now put Bill back, because the Trumpomaniacs, nice move there, Sam. So the Trumpomaniacs, you remember the night that Trump gave front row seats to all the Bill girls? Bill and all Bill's girls. It's the first time in public that Bill looked over and said, damn, that's Kathleen Willey. Oh, hell. I remember what happened that night. He did. That's his oh, hell look. You know that. You out there know that. Oh, hell. Oh, hell, I didn't know. Oh, hell, I didn't know you was going to be here. Oh, hell. Yeah, that's Bill's oh, hell, yeah. Yeah, that's like, I liked it better when I was just on the plane going over and getting money and giving a speech. But Trump done pulled the wild card out here. He put 4. He picked 4 new cars. That's the night of the debate when Donald Trump put Bill's girls on front row. The accusers of rape. Oh, no, not accusers of rape. Oh, no, not Bill. Now, see, Bill is, he only took a couple plane flights with on the Lolita Express with that scumbag, what's his name? Did I say that? Oh, God. That lowlife, Epstein. Yeah, Lolita Express. Google it. Epstein. Bill's on the manifest. That's not the only thing he was on. And the young girls that were on the plane, and Bill ordered a Coke. That's what he told Hillary. Hillary said, Bill, what the hell are you doing on that plane? Bill said, Hillary, I only ordered a Coke. I didn't really know where we was going. Take us a break, Sam.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1990,